Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. The name of Fred Okengo Matiangi has actually become very popular in this nation. And many people are talking about Fred Okengo Matiangi. Even every political leaders are actually talking about this man who is called Fred Okengo Matiangi. And when we talk to various people and various political leaders, there are some things which they all agree about Fred Okengo Matiangi. For example, if you talk about the citizen of this nation, to talk about Fred Okengo Matiangi, many people will say Fred Okengo Matiangi is a performer. Many will say Fred Okengo Matiangi is a no-nonsense man. Many will say that Fred Okengo Matiangi is the person which this nation needs. And also, if you go to the political class and then you ask them, who is Fred Okengo Matiangi? Many of them, they will say that Fred Okengo Matiangi is a very hard-working person. Fred Okengo Matiangi is a very good civil servant. Fred Okengo Matiangi can actually make things to happen because he is a person who talks while doing what he wants. And the political class, many of them, they will say that they don't know much about the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi. And recently, Oburu Oginga was actually being interviewed. And as you know, Oburu Oginga is now the interim leader of ODM, is now the man who has taken the role of being the leader of ODM. And when he was being interviewed about Fred Okengo Matiangi, and he was also being asked about Rigathi Gachagua, this is actually what Oburu Odinga had to say.
Of Fred Matiangi.
Fred Matiangi, I know him to be a very faithful civil servant, and I know him to be a very hard-working person. So I know him personally, but I don't know much politics in him. I've not seen much politics in him, unless there are some people who are seeing something different from me. Yes, I've not seen politics in him. He could be a good administrator, but not a politician.
Regarding Gachagua.
Regarding Gachagua, I don't know. I've not interacted with him much. You know, I'm talking about Matiangi because I know him even before he became a CS.
After listening to that, you know now what the answer that Oburu Odinga actually had given. He said that Fred Okengo Matiangi is a good servant. He's a very hard-working person. But when he was asked about the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi, he said that he doesn't know much about the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi. And from that speech, I thought that we must have a conversation and we must talk candidly about Fred Okengo Matiangi. But before I jump in and try to give a perspective about what Oburu Odinga really meant, I could request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like. Share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to this YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always hit the notification bell, because once you hit the notification bell, it means you give YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And for those ones who always watch our videos and they have subscribed to this YouTube channel, I say thank you, because you really give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us dive back to the discussion about what Oburu Oginga had said about Fred Okengo Matiangi. Actually, many political leaders in this nation, they accept that Fred Okengo Matiangi is a doer. And various ministries that Fred Okengo Matiangi has worked, he has done excellent job. He is a very hard-working person. He believed in giving the best to this country. That is a fact across the political divide. But there's this one thing that many of them, they don't agree, is about the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi. Many of them, they say, we really don't know the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi, but yet they know that he's a performer. But yet they know that he's a very faithful person. And yet they know that he has worked with many political leaders across this nation. And they know he's a person who doesn't rush at things. So sometimes this is what we call old politics. Because when you hear some of the political class saying that they don't know the politics of Fred Okengo Matiangi, it implies that they are not ready to work with Fred Okengo Matiangi. But yet they know that Fred Okengo Matiangi can actually make one of the best presidents that Kenya ever had, because he qualifies to step at presidency. He has shown that he can make a very good president. But the political class, they want to repeat the mediocrity of the era. They want to bring people into the political arena who have been recycled. And that is why Kenyans are not ready to that. Kenyans need new politics. Kenyans need new energy in the political arena. Because if you look at the politics that Fred Okengo Matiangi is trying to play, is a politics which is centered to the vision of this nation. But if you look at the political class who have been there, they want to bring to our face the politics of the past, the politics which is very tribal. Look at Rigathi Gachagua. He wants to bring to us the politics of numbers, the politics of tyranny. Look at Oburu Oginga Odinga. He wants actually to bring to us the politics of the past, the politics of the stomach, the politics of just getting a position for the sake. That is why Oburu Oginga feels that if you had had that interview of Oburu Oginga when he was being interviewed up to the end, that they are going to join the side of the camp with which actually gives ODM their share. And when you hear that, then you can know that that is the politics of the past. We are not getting political parties coming together to a shared vision that what do we want to do for this country, even before we share positions. That is not the case. But it is quite different with Fred Okengo Matiangi. Fred Okengo Matiangi just want to have a vision for this nation. Fred Okengo Matiangi wants that when people coalesce, when people come together, when political parties come together, let them come together because they have a vision for this country, to take this country forward. But you will get that is a different thing with many of the political class of this nation, because many will always come together because their personal issues are aligning with those political class who are from a different political party, not because they have the same vision for this nation, to take this nation forward. And that is why many of the people in the side of opposition, they are not ready to support Fred Okengo Matiangi because they are there for their personal gain. And that is why my call is to the Kenyans that this is the time we are going to look at individuals separately. And we have to ask ourselves, we have to become jealousy enough with our votes this time by looking at individuals who are going to stop at presidency, who are going to stop at governorship, senatorial positions, MPs, members of what? Of the county assemblies. We have to be very jealous with ourselves. Which this person, what does this person has in store for us for 5 good years? Because sometimes we go with our empty what? Stomach. We want somebody to feel something. Even if we brings water, we are saying we are able to say we can elect this person. Even if somebody comes for 20 coins, which cannot actually help you even to feed your children, you are ready to give that vote to that person. I think we must have the country vision at heart before we actually elect somebody into the position that he is seeking from us. And that is why I have to tell the political class that let them put this nation first, even this time. Because people are tired. And if you look across the political class, you can say it's only Fred Okengo Matiangi who has a vision for this nation. But if you look at other political leaders, they are just there. They are just being what? Political schemers. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you have to say about all of this issue? And who do you feel that should become the president of this nation because he is having a vision for this nation? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. Like this video and share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you really give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.